Hello everyone, Teresa again, Carolina Girl Wreaths, and I'm here today to bring you a little ray of sunshine. So today I thought, summer's coming on us good, and so I'm going to be doing like a little hello summer, um, easy ruffle and bows wreath, just simple as that. Y'all probably seen this method before, many of you. It's just a simple ruffle method, and I'm just going to add some bows. So, but I do have a little treat for you if it's okay. So, if you don't mind, can I just share? Meet Daisy the Sunshine.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
I had to share that, guys. I hope it was all right. That was one of my mama's favorite songs. I mean, till the day she went to heaven, that was her song. So, because we're doing a sunshine wreath, I thought, I'm going to share this little song. Mama, I hope you heard it. I feel like she did. Okay, guys. So, welcome back, subscribers. Every one of you. Every time I look at my channel just to get my giveaway names in and make sure I'm getting them all. And I thank you for every one of you all. You've become my friends, my wreath friends. And for newbies, if you're new today and just landed up on my channel, welcome. And I hope you come back. So today I'm going to show you first the sign I chose. Well, I've had it, and I just hadn't gotten around to making it. You know, we all get busy sometimes, but so here she is. Hello, Summer. She's got the little sunshine on her and a little smiley with the little sunshine with sunglasses on, and this is what we're going to be using today. Okay. And then, of course, they're faithful Dollar Tree wreath, guys. If I ever don't have this, you'll know they've sold out. And for the new ones here, if you've never seen how to place your pipe cleaners on the wreath frame and you'd like to learn how, I have a tutorial on it. Really simple and easy. So you can check that out. And yeah, I chose the red and yellow to go with my sign. And plus, you're going to need 15 pipe cleaners. And then I chose these ribbon. And I think, guys, today I decided I'm not going to change my mind. But we have a yellow white polka dot and some yellow and white stripe. Maybe that could be for the little rays. And then I chose a solid red. Pretty red. Red. And because my sign had a little red in it, I thought that might bring it out more. And then, of course, I chose this. I didn't have much to choose from, really, in what I'd like to done, but this was the closest I could get. And I know it's got a little black in it, but the little sunshine, they all have black sunglasses on. So I hope it looks good. We'll see. Okay, and then I'm going to add, found this cute little pig here on Craft Outlet when I was back. I got it bleed back in the, well, I always try to get my picks on clearance. So I thought she'd be perfect just to go around her. Okay, so there we go, and let's get started. Okay, so get you down here. Oh, my bad. My bad again, guys. Y'all gonna have to start whooping me. The mesh, the most important thing. Okay, I've chose 4 shades today. And all mine is deco mesh, that I usually work with the most. Just poly deco mesh. And all mine come from Craft Outlet. So, I'm not sure yet which I'm going to use for the curls. But this is what I've got. I've chosen this pretty orange, kind of a gold yellow, the red, and kind of a sunshiny yellow, lemon yellow. So there's my mesh. And I'm bad. I don't know what's happening with me, forgetting all the time. But I know you all know, those that know me. Okay, so I've decided, let's see, I'm going to put well, let's just say, okay, on the outside 2 rings, those that are new, outside 2 rings, you're going to need a total of 9 ruffles. And I'm doing 3 shades, different shades on the outside 2 rings. So you're going to need 3 of each colors you choose at 30 inches apiece. Okay. So I think I'm going to go with the yellow, the orange here, and the golden. So that's my 3 I'm going to work with on the out 2. I'll leave the red to be for the, I really kind of didn't want to overpower too much red. Okay, so here's our ruffle. We're going to start. And of course you're going to need some kind of clipper. This is my clipper chipper I call. She stays on my chip bag. Well, not this one, but okay, so you want to take your curl side up, and that's what you're going to do is flip her over. And then you're always going to need a little something heavy or to lay on your ruffle at the end. So I finally got me a little cute rock instead of using my tool. I'm going to lay her on the end here. I hope that I've got her. Let me go back a little bit. There we go. I'm going to lay her on the end of my mesh. Push it up. What I always do, if you're new, just turn your little hem under. Kind of helps with that fraying. And then you just want to gather or scrunch her up using your fingers and your thumbs. Walking up your fingers while you're holding her with your thumbs and your forefingers. Just pull it up to you. Gather it as you pull it up to you. Okay. Keep gathering it. At the end here, I kind of just try to tuck them under with my fingers. So that way, I've cut down on a lot of fraying. And we got a stray here. Let's cut her, flip her off. So there we go with our first ruffle. I'm going to place her down here on the pipe cleaner. Probably about 2 or 3 good twists. Okay. I think I'm going to put the orange in next so I can separate the 2 shades of the golden and the yellow. Same way. Curl side down. Rock on the end here. Hope everybody's doing okay today. It's finally here in the Carolinas like it should be. It's finally staying in the 80s, which is about right this time of year. So, same thing, you just fingers and thumb, make you a little, like hold it here like a little dam. You're going to pull down to you, scrunching it. Always say let your fingers do the walking. Just take her and hold her and just twist her kind of the ends down like that. You got your next. Bow or ruffle. I don't, whichever one you want to call it. Put her in. I have really run out of my yellow. I've been using a lot of yellow. Or I maybe didn't have enough to begin with, but my yellow's completely gone. This one here, just tuck it under like a little hem. Hide your fraying, helps a lot. And see. Just go up. my ruffles now, they don't turn out perfect sometimes, but I think they pass. Take it under. I know one thing though, when I first started, I could not scrunch. I don't know why. I told my husband, I said, I can't scrunch. I don't know why. And I just kept watching people and working, and sounds silly, don't it? But I couldn't do it at first. Okay. So here we go. And you just want to try to kind of stand them up beside one another. You can always do that when you're through. So we've got the first 3 on for Air Sunshine. Okay. I'm going to finish up. Guys, I'm back. But I just want to show you a minute while I can. My help today. This is my Jakey. He got lazy on me. Jakey? Jakey, can you say hello to the people? Can you say hello to Mama's Wreaths friends? He being lazy today. But that's my little old Jakey. He's 12 years old. Bless his heart. But I just want to share that with you. Those of you that love dogs and animals, you know how much they love us. And I actually believe they help you live a better life fulfilled. He's been there for me. He knows when I'm sad. His mama was a full chocolate lab. We don't know what his daddy was. He got over the fence somehow, but okay. So here's a wreath. She's got all the ruffles on her. Okay, we done this far together. So let us get ready to get her curls in. Give me a second. I just want to share my dog with you, my best friend. So anyway, here she is. Now we're going to the curls. And just, if we had any new ones watching, you do the inner 2 rings just like you did the outside. But you'll only choose, well, what happened here, I ran out of my yellow. So on the inside, I just chose 3 of each. In other words, you'll have 6 pieces of mesh in your inner 2 rings. And if you use different colors, that'll be 3 of each. You can even use all the same color on this wreath. It doesn't have to be 3 different colors. Okay? So the curls now, and they're simple too. Everybody knows, I think, the curls. What I usually do, I choose my colors. I think I'm going to try to use all my colors here I got in the wreath. And to keep me from forgetting where I left off, in other words, I don't want to keep putting... Well, one time I put a red in a gold piece, and then I turned around and put a yellow in a gold piece. In other words, I get mixed up where I leave my colors off. So, for example, I'm going to start with a red piece, a red curl, and they're all cut at 10 inches. 10 inches curls. And just going to roll it up, curl side up, roll it up. Simple curl, pinch in the middle. So I'm going to do in the inner 2 ring. I work my way from the inner out. I always have. So I have red and gold in the middle. So I'm going to put the red ones in the gold. Down in the gold. A few twists. And I like to mash my curls, stand them up some. Just mash them at the bottom of your pipe cleaner. See how it stands her up, kind of? Stands her up. So now I'm going to keep on doing my red, because if I forget, I'll go around and put red and all of them or mess up. So I want to finish all my red in the gold pieces in the center. So I have 3 red and I have 3 gold. And the gold's going to go in the red. But I just do my colors like this because I do forget where I have each color where. And I really don't want my curls the same color beside each other. I like to rotate them, alternate them. end up there. Of course, a sign of help. And I got one more gold yellow. So see what I'm saying? I don't explain too well some things I know, but I work with one color of curl, making sure I get it in the right ruffle I want it in. This helps me stay on track. So all my gold ones are done with red. Then I know my other piece, the red, is going to take all gold. And it will be the same way on the outside, except I'm going to be doing three different curls. So let's see. I'm going to the, see if I already forgot the red. Okay, the red. The red is going to take the gold. Curls. Okay. Red. Sometimes too, if you're new and never made this style of wreath, excuse me, look good because it is easy to miss a pipe cleaner. It is for me, guys, and you've seen me do it. I don't know why, and I wear glasses. Okay, on to the next red. Another gold in. Just mash them up here at the bottom of the pipe cleaner if you want them to stand up some. Okay, so it leaves me one more red, and I'll have all the curls in the middle. Okay, so here we go. All the center's done. And you can see, it's hard to see all with the red and the yellow together and all, but gonna bring out the sunshine. Okay, so gonna finish out the outer two rings. Okay, so she's all done with all of her curls on the outside and in. And just let me tell you about the curls. If anybody's new, don't pay no attention to me about the curls. You use where you want your curls, what color you want in each ruffle. It's your wreath. I just always like to rotate my colors in my ruffles, but it's your wreath. So you put your colors where you want them in what ruffle. Okay? Okay. So we're going to now go on to the ribbons. And I decided to go with I work my way, I do the inner first. And they're already pre-cut and ducktailed. And I think pretty much everybody has seen my videos, knows how to do that. Really simple. Just measure them 12 inches, good size ribbon. So I chose these two to go in the center. I thought they'd be pretty. So I'm just going to do a couple here. Maybe somebody's not seen me put in any ribbons. Just in the center, just pinch them. And let's see. Get everything off my table. I'm going to go down in the center. Give it a good 3 or 4 twists maybe to keep them from coming apart. And then I just take the ends here of the pipe cleaner and tuck it under my ribbon. Then you'll just spread your ribbons out. And you can do this at the end too. You can put the ribbons in, then come back and spread them out. But I just do them all as I go. Okay, and we're going to do go. And as I'm doing this, guys, remember the giveaway. For those of you that haven't heard, my subscribers, maybe you've not heard. I know you probably look at my videos Well, you know, I don't expect you to sit there and look at them all the time. But I got the pipe cleaner's too long. Just give it a few snips. Not too short. Okay. And this, again, put on the pipe cleaner. But I am having a giveaway at the end of, it'll be June the 30th. And the winner gets a choice of a $25 gift Amazon card or Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's good too. It's really not an expensive store when you start buying up stuff. So that's my choices. I'm doing an appreciation for everyone. I just thought it'd be a good way to tell you thank you. So if you're new and you're just hearing this, only thing, you gotta subscribe. Okay, you gotta be a subscriber. I know. You gotta be a subscriber, yeah. And I know, like I said, just doing it to appreciation that you would subscribe to me. I really am just wanting to, like everybody, I guess, in this field wants to get their channel built up, and mine means so much to me. I think you guys know, the ones that's my subscribers now. But you got to be a subscriber, and in the comments, just leave me, you know, let me know that you have subscribed and that you want to be entered. Say, Teresa, enter me in your giveaway. And I'm going to be doing the drawing June the 29th, June the 30th. And I've actually decided I'm going to do it on a tutorial that day, so everyone can see me draw from the little box I've got the names in. And as I've assured most of y'all, I'm trustworthy. I'll draw as the names at random after a bunch of good old shakes. And then the winner, I'll let you know. And all you got to do is, I'll send you my Gmail email, and you send me back your address, and then I'll send you your giveaway. I think that's fair. Okay, so, and actually I love this yellow and red together. I really think it does go good together. Get the sign on there. Not to maybe had a little bit more orange in it, but I'm getting out of mesh. It's time to make another supply soon order. But I'll just have to wait till I get a little more. My thumbs are a little right now. I try to, well, with grandchildren and all, y'all probably know how that goes. My money's getting a little low right now, so I gotta sell some wreaths. And I got a few little bills I take care of, and okay, so y'all, so you don't have to watch this much anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest off camera. But for the new ones here, if you've never done any, if you're just now looking at a wreath tutorial for the first time, here's how I do my ribbons. She's looking really pretty, don't she? There we go. Okay, so hang in there for me. Okay, so here she is. We got her all ribboned up. You see on the outside 2 rings, I put the yellow and white polka and the golden yellow with the black. So now we're going to go on to her sign. I didn't think at first the yellow and black polka was going to do good, but you know, I think because of the touch of black in the sign, it's going to work out okay. Okay. So my sign here, she's light wood. And I'll just tell you, I get these discs, wooden discs off of Amazon. You get like 5 or 6 for like 15. I'm not sure how much. Just if you want any, go in and type in disc, wooden disc for wreath signs. Because well, sometimes, you know, I try to save a little money too on signs. They can get expensive too. But, and then actually, this is a decal. This is a decal. And I actually found, I don't remember the lady, just go on Etsy. She sells Wreath decals. Wreath Sunday. And that's what it is. Very simple, easy to use. And all you simply, the hardest part though is just putting it on even and getting out the bubbles and stuff and all. So, you know, it takes a little while mastering how to get it on even, but so that's what that is, guys. So save me a little money there because actually, the decals, God, they're only like $5. Well, I got a bunch of them at one time, but, and then the little wooden thing, so look it up sometimes on Etsy. And I went ahead and, because the wooden disc has holes in them, you can get them with holes in them pre-made or not. So I got some with the little holes in them. So this is how I was able to do my pipe cleaners today. I just put them in, took two and put them together, put it in the holes. So that's what I've done here. Make it simple, no glue today on this one. So I'm just going to find a place to feed her down into the wreath easy. Kind of don't like to match my wreath size of the wreath too much. So just find you a place. Anybody new, don't worry about your your ribbons and all and things. You can always go back when it's all done, and if you need to pull them out and everything, just go down and find your 2 rings to attach your pipe cleaners on. A couple of rings. I use 2 rings. So I'm just going to take her right here. I'm going to flip her over. And I'm going to work right here on the 2 rings right here together. Need to do a couple of good 2 or 3 twists. But I meant to show you about the sign in the beginning. I'm sorry. Okay. And then go down here in the bottom. I went from top to bottom this time. I think you can get your holes how you want them. They give you an option in the disc if you buy any of them. To where if you want your hose top to bottom or side to side. So, let's see, find the opening in here. I'll go back and straighten her up in just a minute. My subscribers know already, if you've seen me a while, I do best doing stuff like this when it's on my door. I just can't look down and get it right. So, same thing here. Just take her under your 2 rings. And I use 2 rings. You don't have to tie around 2. I do that to help. I feel like it does secure it more than just putting it around 1 ring. And that's just me. There we go. Stray there. Cut her off. Okay. So all you want to do then is just go back, like I said, pull your curls out, your ribbons out from underneath her. Pull them about. And I will have to go back when she's on my door and work with her so I can get her in the center. Pull them all out till you get them out from underneath her. Here. And I wasn't going to put a bow on this wreath, guys, but today I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to do one, if you don't mind. And I'm going to use the Bow Dabber making one. I think I'll do that to add a bow to her. I've not done that in a while. I like the bows on them. Okay, so here she is, what you can see of her until I get her actually hung up. She's looking pretty and sunshiny. So I'm going to get her on the door. You know, I have to do that. And I'm going to also put my little decor on for you. And I'll tell you how I done that when I get back. Okay. Okay, guys, here she is on the door. What do you think? Do you like her? I hope someone likes her. But there's your ray of sunshine today. And I went ahead now and I put the little sunshine faces you can remember in the beginning on my pick. I just clipped them off on that big long stem, and they're actually just inserted into the mesh. There's no glue on them. Pretty much sometimes they'll hold in pretty good by themselves. It's up to you if you want to attach put a little glue on it. And then I also added a little touch of some sunglasses. You got to have some shades out in the sun. So I just put them in through, and I actually got one of the handles is attached to the mesh with a zip tie. That's how I do most of my attaching, with little zip ties. Simple to do, guys. Someone asked me one time how I'd done my decor. Usually I use a little zip tie if I don't glue, and just attach it through my mesh. So there she is, and I am going to put a bow on her. If you don't mind, for those of you who like to stay with me and just watch me make this bow with my Badabra, we're going to add her on, okay? So let me get you over here where I'm going to be making my bow. Get you good. I had to adjust everything. Okay, so let's see. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so here's the Badabra. For those of you that's not familiar with her, I love her. I like her. She's actually just like the board things you see for the bow makers, but she's just built different. So what we're going to do is just take the pipe cleaner, and she's got slits in the top here. Just put the pipe cleaner down through the slits. Now I have a tutorial on how I made this too, so you can go to it if anybody don't know how to do it, because I'm going to try to get done here for everybody. I know they're probably tired of hearing me today. So just put your pipe cleaner in like there. And I'm going to measure out I chose 3 of my ribbons. I went with the yellow and white polka dot, the red, and the yellow and white striped. Okay, so I'm going to measure out my bow to about, I'm going to probably make about a 12-inch one on her. I don't want her to be too long. So where I've got her here, anybody never seen this before, and like I say, I have a tutorial, so I'm just going to go through this a little faster. I go to the edge here on my measuring mat, 12 inches here, and over here pinch. And I just put it in the center of my slits here. And off my roll here, I'll take right here this side, opposite side where you're holding the ribbon down, twist it away from you. Oops. And I put her in the center. Now I measure mine like this. It might be easier for you when you start measuring. But I'll go to a spot on my mat here. Just find me a spot where I want to put her. Okay, I'm going to go with about right here. I know you probably can't see too good, but I'm measuring on my mat. Because the next way I'll measure this side, and you go to the other side. Just go back to the other side, the row with the row. Twist it again to you. Take it back through the slit. The way I measure these now, when I get these done, this is what your little stick's for. And you don't have to use it to get, to where you're comfortable with it. But I put it in the center here. And how I measure my bows, bring them up and you see right here where the slit's at. You can actually see them, they're touching one another here. So I know they're the same size. So that's what I do with that. Okay, so I'm just going to make a 3-layer bow. So I'm going to take this down to the other side where I have here. And I'm going to cut, okay, so there's our first, I'll go ahead and ducktail it. Or you can wait till you get it all done. There's our first bow. There's our first one. Then what color you want next. This is just me. I'm going to take mine up a little bit shorter this time. Put on the same length, or it's up to you. So where I had that in a 12, I'm going to go down a little bit further. Probably an inch further, but okay. Over here's where I'm going to do 11, and here's my mat. I'm going to pinch right there. Put it in the center. Go down with it here. As you can see, it's touchable. When I ducktail, it's going to be a little shorter. Then you just go here. Twist this part away from you again. It's real simple to use, guys. It really is. I just fell in love with it when I learned how to use this. Back in the center. Now I have measured this bow. I'm just going to go by my bottom bow. I'm just going to be making her a little, I want her a little shorter. So as you can see, I'm putting her a little shorter on my bottom bow. Twist away from me. Okay, take my roll back over. Same way how I done before. If I want to see if they're even, just pull them up in the center. You can see them in the center if you've got them even. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Pull your side down and cut it off with the other side. Right there. Okay. Ducktail these. I usually like to just get them out of the way, ducktail them. Because if I don't do them, I'll probably forget. So see, they're a tad shorter than the other one. Okay, now my last one, I'm going to go with the yellow and the striped one, and I'm going to make it even shorter. So I'm going to probably go down maybe a little bit below 10 here, somewhere in there. Pinch it, but you put yours what size you want. You guys know that I've always said it's your wreath. Okay, same thing. Pinch one side that's on, pinch, I'm sorry. Twist it to you. Back in the center. Okay, a little shorter than the red one's what I'm doing. As you can see what I'm doing, I'm just shortening up in layers here. Okay, and twist this. Why do I keep saying twist? I've got it on my mind, I guess. Yeah, that's right, twist it. Guys, you got to forgive me. Listen, I'm in my 60s, okay? And I don't know. I guess it does come with getting older, but I tell my kids all the time, they're laughing at me, and I'll say, well, just if you live long enough, you'll be there one day. You'll know what I'm talking about. And go back over to this slit. And again. Righty. Measuring it. So this is really, the bow dabber, I had somebody say that it was really hard to use, but I don't, it was maybe until you do it a few times, and I'm not a good explainer. Someone told me I was, but thank you for that. It must have been a good tutorial, because I'm not a good explainer. But I try. So I'm going to put my stick back in here when they get all my 3 on there. That's just to hold them down for a while. Because I'm going to take them out of the bow dabber. I forgot to do this one, but it's no problem. Just cut it some right in there. You'll get to know a bunch of this stuff when you make these, when you start doing all this stuff. You'll be surprised. You'll say, hey, I can do this and don't need no stick or need no, I can just do it. So there's our 3. Okay, ducktail and ready to go. So now what I'm going to do is just take the pipe cleaners. As you take them out of each end, get a good hold of them, each end. And while holding them, slide it up. Just slide the pipe cleaner up to the ends and be in the center here. Okay, you want to grab them with your hand underneath the ribbons all the ribbons, the bows. Just pull it out like that. Twist your pipe cleaner, turn it to the back. You can twist it, give it about a good 2 or 3 twists. 3. Okay. And there we go. So we have her here all done. And you just want to go back and just work with all the, straighten them out. Just taking my hand and run underneath them. Each piece of ribbon. Okay, and then of course, you know, you just open up your loops. Just open up all your loops. I really thank you guys for staying with me today. And if you watched the whole tutorial, I really thank you. I mean, I put my heart in these, I try to, and I just really hope somebody gets something out of them. Anyway, so there you go. You can see the bow here. She's all, let's see. I'm going to do one last thing for her, and I just do this for myself. You don't have to. I always like to add a little something extra on them to bring it out. So this time I've chosen a little daisy. Got me some daisies. I ordered online a bag of daisies one time when I first started out making some of these. Just a little daisy, get a bag of them. And these were off Amazon. And I just want to take a little glue here. Just put like a little bit around the area on the back of her. Okay. And I just want to simply just hold her in the center here, the bows. Just kind of adds to the sunshine. You know, the sunshine and flowers go together. So once you get... Okay. So there you go. Of course, I'll work with her more, the bows. I get it on my wreath here. So I hope you like that, guys. So let me try to get you back over here to where I can put the bow on for you, okay? All I'm simply gonna do is feed the pipe cleaners here through some mesh. Just lightly feed it through some mesh. Just take the ends and feed it through the mesh. You can see that. I'm not in the way or something, and when you get it through lightly, just twist it, okay? You twist. Okay, so there we got her on. And again, like I say, you may just have to adjust your bow again, loops and all, or how you want her to look. Then I run my hands back down through her and the bottom here to make her kind of curl under. Okay, so there she is. There she is, guys. Our Hello Sunshine Wreath. So I hope you liked this tutorial today, and hope it didn't confuse you too much. But anyway, I just want to remind you again of the giveaway, please, and tell you that I do appreciate you. And just to close today, I'm just simply going to say, because of the sunshine wreath, summer sunshine wreath. We all have cloudy days. We don't always promise a sunny day, but when the cloudy days come through, just remember, the sun will shine again. Okay, so everybody, all my wreath buddies, everybody, have a good one. Till next time,